I was different everywhere I went, not pretending, just adjusting. And after years of adjusting, I didn't know which part were truly mine. When I wrote that letter, I realized something I hadn't fully admitted to myself before. So I was born in a small town, well, small village, I guess, in Africa. And I grew up in an orphanage. My sister and I were adopted at a young age, and we came here to Canada. And at that time, everything moved so fast. And I didn't really have much time to process it. So I just adapted. It was a new country and it was a new culture, new family, and new experiences. I didn't realize at the time that I was just adjusting more than just my environment. I was adjusting myself. And I grew up in a predominantly white community, so I stood out immediately. And all I really wanted to do was blend in. I didn't want to be seen before I was understood, so I adapted. I softened parts of myself. I observed how others spoke. I paid attention to what made people comfortable. Depending on who I was around, I was treated differently. I've been told that I don't act black, that I don't know enough slang, and that left me in this in-between space. Not fully one thing and not fully the other. For a long time, I didn't even realize that I was confused about my identity. I just thought I was growing up. There are moments I didn't like what I saw in the mirror, moments that I wish I looked different, moments I questioned where I actually belonged. And the truth was, I didn't know who I was outside of the adjustment. One place that grounded me was soccer. On the field, none of that mattered. I didn't have to prove anything. I didn't have to fit a mold, and I didn't have to act a certain way. I could just be. And over time, I started accepting something important. I can't change the color of my skin, and I don't want pity for that. That realization wasn't about defeat. It was about ownership. It was about seeing the beauty in myself. Seeing that identity is different than appearance, deeper than stereotypes, deeper than other people's expectations. You don't have to prove who you are to anyone, and you don't have to shrink yourself to fit someone else's mold. Finding yourself isn't a one-time decision. It's ongoing, it's intentional. It requires sitting with yourself, learning what makes you happy, and also learning what irritates you, but also learning what lights you up, because that is you, and that is so beautiful. I feel like we all share our own experiences, and identity is something that's so hard, and I'm still learning me, but we do share that as humans. We're more common in more ways than we think. And I'd love to hear your experience. Have you ever felt like you existed differently depending on the space you were in? If you feel like it, please share in the comments. And if you're not ready for that yet, that's okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And we're in this together. If this resonated, like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, and share this with someone who might be quietly figuring themselves out too. Finding yourself is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful journey. And I'm so excited for what's to come for you. Hope you have an amazing day.